This is a really interesting question from Lemma. And I think this is endemic, right? Just guys not caring or like not having a lot of motivation. So how do we instill that motivation to learn, worship, work hard in our teen boys?
Well, you have to see what are the things that they consume, right? There's certain things that they consume. What are they surrounding themselves with, and using that as an avenue to kind of push them. I'll give a primary example: video games. So if they like to play video games, say, look, okay, you're playing your video games, right? I would advise you to read the books by Leonard Sachs as well. He talks about this as well, and also again, the Boy Crisis. Boys Adrift by Leonard Sachs, and also the Boy Crisis by Warren Farrell. Video games, okay. It's about telling the children, there has to be standards in the house. Like, you're going to play video games, but there's going to be a limit. Okay. You're not going to play 5 hours straight. Did you pray Salat al-Asr when you came home from school and it's almost Maghrib time? Did you pray Maghrib when it's almost Isha? No. Video game console off. But mom, I don't care. Video game console off, because we're going to pray. Gets up and prays, and you can see they're not in it. Fine, it's fine. Process. But when talking about that, okay, do you like coding? Have you ever thought about making your own video game? See, things that they like, find an avenue to where they can find a profession in it or be proficient in it that can help them provide for their future families in that regard. So whatever they already like, whatever they have an inkling towards, that's something I would push them. If there's no inkling, they have no inclination towards a particular thing, they just, there's the age where they just do this and they just do that. It's about getting them out, and like I said before, and getting them in activities, even if they don't want to. And I'm going to say something very basic. We all know it as parents and as guardians. You know more than they do. You know more than they do. And dare I say, you know more about them than they do about themselves. So always remember that as the guardian, as the parent. Get them into, tahfidh class, get them part-time, maybe not full-time, get them into some combat sports, tell them to get a job, okay? Whether they don't want to, no, you're going to go do this. So that's what I would highly advise, to get them out, to get them involved in things. And inshallah, they will find their motivation within that, with beginning, middle, and end. Dua from the mother, dua from the guardian, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides their heart. Remember that first purpose is so important, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.